Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's Saturday, December 2nd, and I decided to pop on and do a video really quick before, excuse me, I went to the Jingle Ball. I tried to get on last night to the Jingle Ball, and I was able to watch their a little bit of the entertainment section. But I didn't get on until about 8:15 Pacific time. And by the time I found a table that I was interested in, it was, I think, full. And then I went to another table and it was closed. And then I thought, okay, I'll do the speed dating thing and just kind of chat with people one-on-one for 5 minutes. And that was not open. And then I realized it's like 11 o'clock Eastern time, so I get it. But I did my shopping, and I kind of got familiarized with the site. So I'm excited to go back on today to see if I have a little bit better luck. I had some things to do this morning. It still is morning here. It's, about 11 o'clock. So I thought before I get busy with my crafting, I will go ahead and just do a quick video for you. My crafting for the Jingle Ball, I think I'm going to paper craft. I don't think I'm going to stitch. Number one, I think it's a little awkward for me to stitch at my table here. And number two, I have a deadline with some paper stuff that needs to that I need to get done. So yeah, so that's, I think, what I'm going to be doing today. This week I got a little bit of stitching done. We took the dog to his very first manners class. He wasn't the best behaved. I don't know that he was the worst behaved, but probably because he was the loudest and the most vocal out of all of the pups. And it was kind of funny because the coach was on the other side of the room, and she's telling me, okay, you and I looked at her and I just like, I can't hear you, because he was barking and it was so loud and obnoxious. So we made it through the first class. I have actually noticed an improvement. I know that it's a 2 steps forward, 1 step backward sometimes kind of a thing. And so this last night was a little more frustrating for us in the evening. This morning, it started out okay, but it's now starting to get a little bit more frustrating. He has a lot of energy, and I have things that have to be done. I can't play with him 24/7. So so for that I feel bad, but I think once we get the training done, he'll be okay. We've learned the clicker and touching the hand, so we're working on that. He's pretty good at sit. He's getting better at down. He's really good at me touching his collar, and touch. So you say, touch, Gunner, touch, and he's supposed to come over and put his nose in your palm. Of course, it helps when they're all smeared with treat stuff. But we are getting better with that too. So, and he's still walking like a dream on the leash. Last couple of days we went for my full route, which is just under 2 miles. So, and he's doing just fine. And he just needs another walk in the evening, and he needs a little bit more focus time. I'm trying to get him to stop barking while he's in the crate. He doesn't bark all the time, but when he does, it's that puppy, excited, annoying, like you go into kennels and you can't take it anymore kind of bark. So we're working a little bit on that. I'm trying to. So we've got our homework cut out for us, but I think I can tell he's going to be a great dog when he's, all grown up and trained and settled. It's just going to take us a while to get there. Anyways, so stitching, I didn't get a whole lot done. I did get a finish, though, so I'm kind of excited about that. 2 new starts, and I moved a couple of other things along. So let's start with my finish. I did not iron it. I probably should have because it's pretty wrinkled. I have been working on for a very long time the October Cottage from Cottage Needleworks. And last night I was finally able to get a finish. So excited. I keep looking at it thinking, what did I miss? But there we go. So I think it's really cute. I really do. I do enjoy these when they're done. I think it's the fabric that I'm not enjoying stitching them on. It's a very loose weave, so you can see right through it. So it's not my favorite. I think this is a Witchelt. No, I'm not sure what this one is. I don't remember. I will find it because I know I've commented on it in the past. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But I had a finish, so I'm happy about that. I'm not going to fully finish these until I have all of them done because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them. I know I want to put them on a frame using magnets so that I can change them over each month and enjoy them, and I think they're going to go over here by my door. But I'm not quite 100% sure, so until I get them all done, then I can pick the background fabric that works for all of them, and I can figure out how I want to finish them, if I want embellishments, rick-rack, that kind of a thing. So anyways, I got to finish, so I'm really happy about that, which meant I could start a new one. And so I decided to start, I just pulled one out of the bag, and I pulled out February. And I thought, ooh, pinks, that would be fun to stitch, pinks and hearts. No, I'm not over Christmas yet, but I just thought I don't know, it just made me happy yesterday when I pulled it out, so I decided to start stitching it. And this is my start. So I got the bottom roof line done and 3 of the top windows done. Well, outlined, not done. And I love this pink. This pink is pink champagne, I believe. Pink champagne, and it is really a pretty pink. I'm using the called for floss, and I think it's the same fabric as this other one. I did have to switch fabric, so I switched to, I will be switching to Clay Barn Gray by Witchelt on the future ones, but I think this one's still on that other one that the first 6 or 7 will be on. So there's just so many flosses. Let me show you my floss ring. These are all of the called for colors, and it just kills me that they're sitting in a bag. So I just, every once in a while I get disgusted, and I'm like, I have to work on these, get them done so I can get all of these back into my stash and back into another, for another project. I did run out of a color, a DMC 434, and I panicked a little bit. I thought, oh, I hope that's one I have an extra skein of, and I did. So that was good. Another new start. Christmas Quaker by Primrose Cottage. And I am stitching this on, it calls for 32 count, no, I'm sorry, 28 count mushroom. I'm stitching it on 32 count, so it's going to finish at about 5 1/4 by 5 3/8. So I'm stitching this on 32 count Belfast linen in color vintage smoky white. And I'm really liking this fabric a lot. Like, I might need to find some more. Of course, the dog got the chart, so, you know, there's a hole in it. My husband just laughed. I'm like, no, now I can't move it along and like offer it to somebody. I feel funny doing that. But this was my start. That was one evening's worth of stitching. I wanted to do the ornaments in this top corner here, but I just kept stitching across. You know, I started over here and I stitched across, and then I started stitching down. So, I mean, eventually I'll get to them, but that's just kind of how the flow went. But I'm loving this red. I'm using the called for floss, which is cherry cobbler. So it's not a super vibrant red. It's a darker red. I want to say almost a brick red, but not quite. But I'm loving it. I think it's going to look so great. A little bit bigger than what I had envisioned. I wish I had this fabric in a 40 count. And I debated going 1/1, and then I thought, no, I can't do that just yet. So I did 2/2. I'm sorry. Yes, 2/2. Will these be done by Christmas? Probably not. You know, I'm at the point where I'm just going to stitch what I feel like stitching and enjoy my stitching time. And I will just I will try to get things finished as much as I can, so that I can do a finishing session and, you know, fully finish everything kind of like in bulks. It's okay. I'm seeing all these people on Flosstube show their Christmas stitching, and I'm like, ooh, I have that pattern. Oh, I have that one too. And it makes me want to use, you know, go and start those, but I am out of stitching bags. So I pulled out the summer stitching with the housewives for my Christmas one. I could make bags. I could order more bags, but I just thought, no, if I do that, then I'm going to have like 5 bags of whips, and 2 bags and a basket is enough. So I would like to try to get some stuff finished. The next one I worked on is the Merry and Bright. That was in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher from last winter, Christmas winter issue. How cute this one is. Oh, I might have to do that one next. Anyways, this is the one I'm doing. You know, and I have the new one, and I want to stitch things on the new one too. The called for on this is 40 count linen in Sparrow. I am doing 32 count even weave parchment by Picture This Plus. No, Fabric Flare. So I got most of the bird done. So it's moving right along. I do really like this fabric. I probably should have switched out this for a white because I think it's a little too, you know, that I'm looking at in the daylight, it matches the fabric a little too much, but I'm not going to change it. but I think it's working up really cute. If I do this 1 or 2 nights a week for a couple weeks, I probably could get it done. We'll see. And of course I'm using the called for flosses, which look really nice on that fabric. So I moved that one along just a little itty bitty bit. And then I made a decision and how I was going to work up my monthly weigh in December. I started this one too high, and then when I looked at the pattern, the middle of the pattern is actually like the middle arm of the reindeer on the scale, and I stitched my middle like right at the top of the scale. So I'm like 5 or 6 rows off, which is why I'm off as much as I am on the bottom. So I went ahead and I omitted these snowflakes here. As cute as they are, I stitched this section up to see how much fabric I would have left, and it was not enough to even probably wrap around and secure a decent amount on the back of the sticky board. So I decided to omit the snowflakes and drop the reindeer and the greenery down, and it's pretty cute, I must say. So this is very close to a finish. I probably could get this done this week, maybe. Then I have the December name of the month to do. And I did finish the tree for the top of the scale, and this is my tree finish. So I glittered up the star with a really fine gold glitter, and I did a chunky glitter for snow on the tree branches, on the boughs. And then I decided I wasn't going to, I thought maybe I would do a spray varnish over the whole thing. And I decided to just leave it because I didn't want it to dull out the sparkle. And the spray finish that I have, I think, is a matte or a satin. So I decided to leave it. So yeah. So I am a little concerned about how this is going to work up now that it's a little shorter, what it's going to look like on the piece. But I'll make it cute. It'll be fine. January's came in. Let me just show you that one really quick since we're on that. And then today they showed February's. Oh, it's so cute. It is really cute. But this is the January. And I said last week that I wasn't sure if I could find these. Well, I went on the website and she had them in stock, the whole set. So not the whole set of all the whole year, but the next grouping, and so I picked that up. So I've got to take a day and I've got to paint and get these things done. And then of course the floss pack came with it. Real pretty colors, they look really good together. So I'm excited to get this one started. And then the February one, really cute. So I can't wait to get that one. I put in a little time on Dancers Friends Patreon chart by Teresa Kogut. Again, not enough time in a day. I am stitching this on 36 count Edinburgh linen in the colorway Cypress. Fiber on a whim. And I'm really pleased with my progress. The reindeer, I mean, the stitches, I don't know. There's one section on this that we're not going to look too closely. We're not going to judge because I don't know what happened, but it looks like crap. But the reindeer's almost done. I mean, I have to, you know, do the front legs and bring his head up, but I mean, he's really close to being done. And I'm loving him. So, and these are the called for flosses for the whole July Patreon charts, all of them. So nice muted colors. Even the red is like more of a tomatoey red. This is DMC 22. This one's DMC 21. It's got kind of a coral. These three go together. These three remind me of my grandmother. She liked those like rusty tones, reds, peaches. This darker one. Just a really nice, soft Christmas palette. We have parrots, a flock of wild parrots. And they fly around and they like to eat out of one or the two of the neighbors' trees. I don't know what it is, what kind of tree it is. But they're very noisy. I do love them. But that's what you're hearing. If you hear them, they're talking to each other. Nature. I live very close to a nature center. So the kinds of birds and animals that I see here are different than other parts of the city. Even like my mom, she doesn't see some of the same things that I see here. Just to my proximity to the nature center and the riverbed. So there's that. I pulled this out. Plum Street Samplers Polar Pack. I bought this last year, started it. I had to start it over again because I messed up on this Fair Isle design down here. But I'm loving it. I'm stitching this on a mystery fabric. If I've listed it in a future video, I will list it below, but I think this is a fabric flare. It's printed on one side and not on the other. But this was no joke. This red, it took some concentration. But I finally got the red finished and I'm working on the white. And then I'll be able to start the actual like design with the polar bears and the trees. Oh, sorry. I love the variegation in this red. It looks faded. So it gives it a little bit of a vintage look. I really like it. So it'll be nice when this was done. I'm thinking pillow finish. But of course when it's done, then that's when I'll decide for sure. And I think that's it. That's all my stitching for the week. I did get a little bit of haul. my order came in for my Flossversary and 1,000 subscriber video. We are getting closer. I think I'm only less than 60 away. I think. I can check. Yep, less than 60 away from getting to 1,000. So it would be really nice. My Flossversary is on January 1st or 2nd or December 31st, something like that. So I would really like to have that all kind of converge and do a great big celebration. So my prizes are in. So I'm ready. Ready when you guys are. But this is what I ordered, and it came in. Paisleys and polka dots. So these are the shapes for the monthly weigh-in. January, February, March, and April. So these are ready to go. I still haven't finished painting the first set. I bought a cut of I think this is Vintage Country Mocha. Yes, 40 count Vintage Country Mocha from Hollis Hands Creates. She really has nice fabrics. Quick shipping. It's a small cut, but I wanted a smaller cut for smaller ornaments and smaller pieces. So that came in. I ordered some Polar Ice chenille trim from Lady Dot Creates. It's real pretty. I have this color, but it's a thinner, narrower chenille, so I wanted a little bit thicker. So that came in. I ordered a bunch of flosses, and I knew I should have written down the charts that these were for, but I did not. So my flosses came in, and I have no idea what they're for. I know I'll come across it eventually. So until I do, they're here. I ordered several skeins of the cherry cobbler. I've wanted this needle minder for a while, so I ordered one for me and one for the giveaway. And then I ordered this cute little chart and one for the giveaway. And I ordered this beautiful dahlia hand dyed velveteen for finishing. And then I've been eyeballing this, and so I just decided to go ahead and get it, and it's the Bony Bunch by Plum Street Samplers. So I had to pick that one up. I can resist only for so long, and then I have to purchase. So I did go to Michael's, and I bought these 2 ribbons. And the glare is kind of not great. This ribbon I'm kind of excited for. It's sheer, but it's got the different color threads going through it. And I thought it'd be really pretty for a Valentine's finish, so I picked that up. And then this one, it's like a jute with the baker's twine on either side of it. And then I found this baker's twine, but it's jute, and it's the brownish tan color of the jute and red and green. And I didn't think I had anything like this, so I picked this up because I thought that would be cute. I found white wreaths. So for finishing, I don't know, I just thought it could be really cute. I might have, Tim Holtz sells pearls, and you can color them with alcohol inks. And so I thought, well, maybe I could do that with the small ones, or buy my own small pearls and try it and see if I can dye them with alcohol ink and then make it look like a vintage wreath with little colored balls, Christmas balls. And then really cute treat bags. You can see it better this way. I'd like to try to get treat boxes made for people at work, and this will be what keeps the treats inside the treat box. Because the one that I want to do is an open. And I love to do gift tags. And so they had buy one, get one free or something. So I picked up these because these can be used individually or they can be embellished. So I picked those up. And then they had their stranded beads on sale. Buy one, get one free. And now they have, this week I just saw an ad this morning, buy 3, get 3 free. So, I mean, it's the same thing, buy one, get one. I have an idea for these that I'd like to try, so we'll see. And then I picked up, I couldn't resist these. So I picked up these cute little bunnies. You know, I'm buying craft supplies like I have all the time in the world. And then I wanted some pink paint. And I think I needed antique white. Although this... So I bought some pink paints. I think what I was contemplating is, for one of the round ornaments, I think the Snow Magical, I'm actually contemplating switching the sweater from the blue to the pink, and or painting the base of the snow globe pink. I haven't decided. I'll probably just go black, but I needed pink paint. And I think there's something else I need to paint pink too. So... but yeah, I think that's it. A little bit shorter video, a little quicker today. I'm excited to go to the Jingle Ball. I've never gone before, so it should be fun. If you're going, I hope that I get to see you. Make sure that you say hi, because you'll know who I am, but I don't know who you are. And yeah, that's what I'll do this afternoon. I'll just hang out in the Jingle Ball a little bit. I do have to do laundry, so I will be in and out. But I'm excited. It should be fun. If you are stopping by for the first time and you made it this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you've liked what you see, make sure that you hit that, hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new content. We are very, very close to 1,000, and I want to have 1,000 subscribers and my 1-year anniversary, Flossversary. So I would like to do something really big, and I need all the help I can get to get there. So yeah, if you're so inclined, I would really appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm just having the best time doing these videos, and I think everybody in the community, they're just so nice, um, helpful. Um, so it's kind of a nice way to end my week on a Saturday, is by sharing what I've been doing with a craft that I really do enjoy. Um, enjoy your December. I will be back next week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week. I hope you get lots of stitching time in. I know that there's a lot of holiday festivities starting this weekend here where I'm at. Um, so maybe we'll get to go do something. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Um, and anyways, I guess that's it. Have a great week. I hope if you're going to the Jingle Ball that I get to see you. And until next time, happy stitching. Bye.